When I joined electronics, I didn't know anything about programming. In fact, I had not done any. I don't know about Facebook, whether they hire from India or not. Can you just refer me and any project? In fact, in industry is only 20% coding. Say there are 3 or 4 categories which we look for candidates.
For Google, the round is called Googliness round. For Amazon, it's called Bar Raiser. Is there a specific name to Facebook's round?
For us, done is better than perfection. We built our cryptocurrency in just 6 months. And by the way, on the move fast thing, we have a single branch of code. If Facebook is down, people generally call 911 that, wow, my Facebook is down. At Facebook, we don't use emails much. Focus on the skills, not on the money. Don't just focus on the technical skills, focus on the soft skills.
हाय गाइस, I'm निशांत चारतो। यार आज की वीडियो में हमारे साथ काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्पेशल गेस्ट है, बिकॉज एक तो 30 डेज चैलेंज का लास्ट डे था, तो स्पेशल होना ज़रूरी था। और यार ही इज़ करेंटली वर्किंग एट फेसबुक एज एन इंजीनियरिंग मैनेजर। यार उन्होंने अपनी पूरी जर्नी शेयर करी है। ही डिडंट हैव अ लैपटॉप और कंप्यूटर टिल हिज सेकंड ईयर। ही वाज फ्रॉम अ ईसी बैकग्राउंड एंड उन्होंने फर्स्ट प्लेसमेंट जो निकाली थी वो एडोबी में थी। वो पूरी जर्नी के बारे में बताया। देन हाउ एग्जैक्टली फेसबुक हायर्स, क्या क्या क्राइटेरिया देखते हैं जब फेसबुक हायर कर रहा होता है। हाउ इज़ द डे टू डे लाइफ ऑफ अ फेसबुक इंजीनियर एट कैलिफोर्निया। एंड यार फेसबुक का वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस कैसा है एंड एवरीथिंग, काफ़ी सारी चीज़ों के बारे में डिस्कस किया। एंड और यार जो लास्ट में सर ने सजेशंस दिए थे वो बहुत ज़्यादा इंसाइटफुल थे। तो यार बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द वीडियो एक चीज़ तुम्हें और बतानी थी, बिकॉज आज 30 डेज चैलेंज का लास्ट डे है। So if you have completed the 30 days challenge, so do share it on Instagram and LinkedIn and मेरे को टैग कर देना। बाकी hashtag 30 days challenge complete लिख देना दोनों जगह पे, ठीक है? क्योंकि अभी हम करने वाले हैं जल्दी ही वो मीटअप जिसके बारे में मैंने तुम्हें बताया था। तो इससे ट्रैक करना ईजी रहेगा। एंड आई क्रॉस चेक ऑल द कमेंट्स। जिसने 30 डेज वीडियोज़ पे रोज़ कमेंट किया है उनके साथ एक जल्दी से मीटअप करेंगे। सारी डिटेल्स में जल्दी बता दूंगा तुम लोगों को। तो यार वीडियो में अब आगे बढ़ते हैं। So first of all, sir, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi Nishant, thanks for inviting me on your show. And my name is Saurabh. And hi everyone. I graduated from NSIT in 2009. So I was there in electronics and communication department. Worked there, and then I joined Adobe out of college. Worked there for 4.5 years. My first job, really interesting things. And then I worked at Amazon, and now I'm at Facebook in California. Yeah, this is a little bit introduction about me, and I'm happy to talk and answer any questions which Nishant has for us.
Okay, amazing, sir. So the first thing is you were from electronics and communication. How did you get the idea about software and inclination towards software and finally joined Adobe? Can you share about that story?
Yes, definitely. I think this was a kind of interesting as well as the journey for me at NSIT is when I joined electronics, I didn't know anything about programming. In fact, I had not done any programming. I didn't even have a computer till my second year.
Before moving forward, there is a message from cryo.do. It's a project-based learning platform. अब इसका क्या मतलब है यार, तुम वहाँ पे प्रोजेक्ट्स करने से सीखते हो. When you do projects, you learn new technologies and उन चीज़ों को तुम अप्लाई करते हो. तो यार अब इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे क्या होता है, जैसे नॉर्मल जो कोर्सेज वगैरह होते हैं उनमें नॉर्मल तुम्हें वीडियोज़ वगैरह मिल जाएंगे, एक आधा प्रोजेक्ट बना देंगे एंड उससे तुम सीख रहे होते हो. तो यार इसमें क्या होता है, इसमें प्रॉपर एक इंटर्नशिप माहौल तुम्हारे लिए बनाया जाता है, ठीक है? वैसे ही बग्स आते हैं, वैसे ही टिकट्स रेज होती हैं, वैसे ही तुम ठीक है बग सॉल्व करते हो या टिकट सॉल्व करते हो और एक प्रॉपर इंटर्नशिप एनवायरनमेंट तुम्हारे लिए बनाते हैं. सर ये प्रोग्राम खत्म होने के बाद क्या सीन होता है, तुम्हारे पास बहुत सारे मस्त प्रोजेक्ट्स होते हैं एंड यार रिक्रूटर्स को भी प्रोजेक्ट्स जो होते हैं वो बहुत ज्यादा पसंद होते हैं. प्लस यार तुम्हें पर्सनलाइज्ड करियर असिस्टेंस भी मिलती है थ्रू आउट योर जर्नी. दैट विल हेल्प यू लैंड अ गुड सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट जॉब. और ब्रो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात तुम्हें बताना भूल ही गया. अब तुम नीचे वाले लिंक से अगर जाओगे तो वहां पे तुम अपनी एक ईमेल एड्रेस डालना होगा. ईमेल एड्रेस डालने के बाद तुम्हारे लिए 4 चीजें अनलॉक हो जाने वाली है. अब वो 4 चीज़ें क्या है मैं तुम्हें उनके बारे में बताता हूँ. सबसे पहले तो यार तुम्हें 10% ऑफ मिलेगा, प्लस अप टू 25% स्कॉलरशिप मिल सकती है. उसके साथ यार तुम्हें फ्री गाइड मिलने वाले कंपनी इंटरव्यूज़ के लिए, तुम्हें मिनी प्रोजेक्ट्स के लिए भी गाइड मिलेगी और तुम्हें एक अच्छा रेज्यूमे कैसे बिल्ड करना है उसके लिए भी गाइड मिलने वाली है. तो डू चेक आउट cryo.do, लिंक तुम्हें डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा. तो डेफिनेटली चेक दिस आउट. अब बढ़ते हैं वीडियो की तरफ.
Electronics, I didn't know anything about programming. In fact, I had not done any programming. I didn't even have a computer till my second year. And then we attended some courses and labs from Professor Kadre, Professor Dhananjay Kadre. He was one of the most inspiring and enlightening professor at NSIT. Always pushes you to do your best. That's where I got exposed to embedded systems.
Okay.
And that's where the embedded system is more about microcontrollers, how do you program it, how do you build circuits, how do you build systems and solve this problem. So it involves always some kind of electronic skill as well as programming skills.
Right.
That's where I got familiar and exposed to assembly language. Actually my first language was assembly and C.
Okay.
Then I started picking it up. I learned. Then slowly I got like exposed to like, okay, there's like IT was like kicking off, like pretty much in demand also. And soon I realized like my interest is actually a lot more in programming. Like naturally I got gravitated towards like towards programming. Like I bought certain books on advice from seniors. Like I remember like this Algorithms by Corman,
Right.
Data Structures.
Right.
There was this. So a lot of those things helped me, and that's where. And then finally, by the third year, I was like very clear that what, okay, this is something which I want to do. And luckily, I got a chance to work in Adobe, where I got to just work with the best people to work, like build like a quality and world class softwares.
Great, sir. That's some inspiring journey. And like, how did you get an opportunity to work with Facebook? Like, Facebook doesn't directly hires from India, or there is no office in India, and you were hired to California office. So how did that happen?
Yeah, that's also an interesting thing. Like when I was in Adobe, I actually interviewed for Amazon. I actually didn't have any intent to leave. Like my family, everybody is in like Delhi, and
Right.
Noida was like a very convenient location for me. Like working at Adobe, working with very good people. My manager, my team was very good, and it's just like being there for 4.5 years. I'm like, okay, let's just like explore outside. I went and did an interview with Amazon. And luckily, I got like a very good offer from Amazon, like to work on their very interesting challenges, very interesting problem. Although I have to relocate to Bangalore.
Okay.
At the same time, I decided like, okay, while I'm like trying for Amazon, why don't I like just try something more also? So there used to be like a student, my junior from NSIT called Ikansh.
Okay.
So Ikansh used to Ikansh was like, I think one of the first among the first person who got an offer from Facebook. So I pinged Ikansh, like, Ikansh, you know what? I don't know about Facebook, whether they hire from India or not. Can you just like refer me and like submit my resume? He did it, and luckily I got like a call from them.
Okay.
And that year in 2013, it was like 2013 end. So Facebook used to like directly hire from India. Very few people, like every year, almost like only 6, 7, up to like 10 people, not more than that, right?
Okay.
They used to go through like the whole visa process and so on. So Facebook like conducted a few interviews on telephone. They flew us to Hyderabad, and finally I got selected. And if I remember correctly, Facebook had like 8 people that year from India. And in fact, after that also, even if when you get an offer, you need a work visa called
Right.
H1B
Right.
to work in USA. And that H1B visa gets you need to get selected in a lottery based system. So I was also lucky there that in the lottery, like out of these 8 people who were chosen by Facebook, like only 2 got into this lottery system, and I was one of them. So I had never planned to come to USA. I had never planned for Facebook. My family, everybody, like are in India. So I was enjoying my life there, but suddenly it's just like a matter of time and matter of like chance, I got this opportunity. So yeah.
Okay, that is like amazing. From getting a call to converting into an offer, and then getting selected for H1B visa, and it was really amazing. So currently, sir is working in the video recommendations teams at Facebook. So he's currently an engineering manager there. So, sir, what is the role of an engineering manager, and like what is the day-to-day activities you do, and how exactly that goes?
Yeah, good question. I think engineering manager, like if I have to describe in a very short, like managers are, we are kind of like, all our work is to facilitate, like help the team, help the people on the team, like help them grow in their career. At the same time, help them achieve good things. Like it's a team which needs to deliver, which needs to which does like most of the uh, I would say heavy lifting, which
Okay.
does like there are smart people who build like the best technical solutions and so on. As a manager, your job is like you're on the backseat of the car, and your job is to guide. Your job is to motivate. Your job is to like set the right systems in the team, set the right frameworks, and help them grow in their career. Like every person have like a very different ambitions in their career, very different ambitions on like what they want to learn also, and then they also have their own skills. So how do you combine all those things to make sure that you get the best out of the engineers and best help them to achieve best, at the same time help Facebook as a business to grow? So this is kind of like aligning all those things together is this thing. My day-to-day job is like definitely supporting my team, brainstorming with my team. I don't get like so much time to code right now, but I definitely get involved in a lot of like technical discussions, technical brainstorming, and so on. Talking with like a lot of my peer teams, partner teams, making sure that we communicate right with our stakeholders, making sure that we do our roadmap planning for next halves and so on. And hiring. Then hiring is like one more big thing is like we continuously need to like hire best
Right.
people.
Okay, so from hiring, the next question is like, what exactly does Facebook looks for a candidate? Like, what qualities or what skills does Facebook looks for?
Good question, Nishant. I would like say like there are like 3 or 4 categories like which we look for candidates. Like the first one is very obvious one is like technical skills. Like whatever role we are hiring you for, like we need to make sure that the person is like technically adept.
Right.
In technical adept, like it also depends on like the level of the things. Like we don't go into too much into like, oh, you need to know only this kind of framework or this kind of language. We don't do that. Like in fact, Facebook, when it hires and when we do like this programming like rounds, we don't have any preference on the language. The candidate can choose anything, like from C to Scala to Python to Ruby to like any language they're comfortable with. And we don't also like do this kind of like, okay, you need to write like the whole syntactically correct code and so on. We assume that okay, the candidates will be smart enough to like figure it out. What we're looking for is a problem solving approach. So I would say technically is like one thing where we look. We generally hire like in a generic level, like for Facebook, but some teams have very specific skills requirement. Like for example, in a specific, like say hardware specialization or something, there they look for like those kind of skills. But generally, in a software engineering, we look for like if the person can like do problem solving, write a good code and programs, and do like we do some kind of like system designs. How do if you have to design some systems, how well you do it. Most of the systems at Facebook is also very distributed, so like that's also a lot of focus there. Second dimension, like second categories which we look for is like self motivation.
Okay.
And collaboration. Like these are kind of like the soft skills. Like make sure that the person is self motivated. They can collaborate well with the team. They can gel well with, with the team, because it's very clear. Like one person cannot do things. It's always the team. So you need to be able to work in a team, right? And third thing, which is like we look for is like communication also. Like make sure that the person is like articulate. They can communicate well. They can express their ideas. It doesn't mean only like the verbal communication, because like many times like people don't have like English as their first language, but at least like written plus verbal plus everything together, they should be able to like express themselves. These are like some of the categories, like some of the things which we look for while hiring for engineers.
Okay, so the things are, first is your problem solving skills, second is your like collaboration, if you are able to like work in a team, teamwork, etc. And third one was system design, building systems and everything, right, sir? So this is
so system design and all those things goes into technical category. Right. Basically, like for engineers, generally, like I would say we conduct like generally 5 to 6 rounds of interviews.
Okay.
So 4 rounds or 5 rounds sometimes goes into technical, and 1 or 2 rounds goes into this behavioral and like team fit, culture fit, and so on.
So like for Google, the round is called Googliness round. For Amazon, it's called Bar Raiser. Is there a specific name to Facebook's round?
Yes, like we have like some internal names. I don't know, like we have changed it recently, but we don't have like this kind of like bar result this thing, but we call it like a Jedi, which is a behavioral round, which is like cultural fit. I don't know where the name Jedi came from, like from Star Wars probably, like by the name Jedi, I don't know, but we look at like this round, we call it like Jedi, and there we look at like how the person can work with other, how does the communication look like, how does like all the things, can this person like resolve conflicts or not? And
got it. So the one question from my side was, how was your experience working for like one of the biggest social media platforms? Like how is Facebook? How is the work culture? How is the work life at Facebook?
Very good question. And in fact, like I would be happy to talk a little bit more detail into about these things. Facebook is like one of the company. When I joined, it was like 10,000 people. In fact, 8,000 people. Okay. 6.5 years back. Today, it is 55,000 people. So you can see like the kind of growth it has seen in the last 7 years. One thing I would say is like Facebook is a company which is still like, you can call it like a startup at scale. It is a very big company, but we still like operate like a startup. Like we still startup means that we move very fast here.
Okay.
It is like one of the culture, like we move very, very fast. We don't like, keep on like debating and like keep on, like for us, done is better than perfection. We don't go for like the perfection. We go like, okay, can you go do it? And you will see like, Facebook is able to like launch very big things like in a very short
True.
amount of time. Like,
Right.
for example, stories Instagram, or for example, shopping in Facebook. Like, we built like our cryptocurrency in just 6 months. Now it is like undergoing the regulations to like, get it launched. But that's the
Okay.
kind of like the move fast thing which Facebook does. And it is such a big company. Generally, big companies take like longer time to
Right.
do this. So that's the scale it works. Other things is like, few things which makes Facebook very different is, one is, and by the way, like on the move fast thing, like, we have a single branch of code for the whole 55,000 people. Of course, like not everybody is engineer, but like all the engineers work on a single branch. You can imagine it's like, and we have a continuous push into our production. So you write a code, commit the code, within 3 hours, it will be live. That's the kind of like move fast. You don't need to wait for like any kind of like things. Like we continuously push our code. So it's just like setting a new bar. I think many companies now, industry is like moving towards this continuous deployment things, but Facebook is something which actually pioneered, and at such a large scale where, like, if Facebook is down, people generally call 911 that, wow, my Facebook is down, like, something is going wrong. And at such a big scale where it is having 2 billion people every day deploying a code live is just mind blowing.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's kind of like move fast with this. You don't feel like blocked. You just feel so empowered here. Like you have an idea. Wow, you can just test it immediately. Like, you like in the morning, you wake up with an idea. Like in the day, you will like, write some code. Like next day, you do some testing, release it. 2 days later, it will be like live in the production doing some experiments. Nothing.
Great.
Second thing, which like, is very unique at Facebook, which I found very unique. And in fact, like in the beginning, I had a hard time adapt to it, is like very, very openness in communication. So just to give you an example, at Facebook, we use a tool, like a Facebook tool called Workplace. Workplace is nothing but Facebook for work.
Okay.
It's basically like you collaborate, you discuss, you communicate everything
Right.
through Facebook, which is made for like a work, which means that groups is like the main thing. So at Facebook, we don't use emails much, very less. Now in Facebook, we use like this groups. We have concept of groups for Workplace also, where every team, multiple teams, anybody can create groups and people communicate over there. And most of the groups are open, which means that
Anyone can
whole
join.
company can join. Anybody can have access to any information. Anybody can know what other team is. For example, I can go and check out like, what Instagram is doing, what the Instagram, like if Instagram is developing a technology, I can like, okay, I want to use this technology. Can I please use it here? And this is the kind of the culture, like, this is a very, very unique and different culture, which I have not seen in like my previous company and other companies, which I hear my friends from. Like in emails, when you communicate over emails, only the recipients in the emails are informed about these things. But when you put it in a group, it is now open to the whole company.
True.
Right? You have access, like even a fresher have an access to a VP. If they want to ask a question, like, just like tag people and like push this, like, ask these questions. So these are few things like which makes Facebook really, really unique. And that's something like I am enjoying to know. Yeah.
It's really interesting, like thinking about it. And social media for a company, you are using it for your work, and that's crazy. My last question is, do you have any suggestions for like people who are joining their like companies this year and who are like fresh grads? Do you have any suggestion for them?
Yeah, I mean, couple of suggestions. Like, I actually do a lot of hiring. I actually mentor also a lot of people on LinkedIn. So few things. One is like you're starting your career, focus on the skills, not on the money. This is the biggest mistake you will make, is like, many people, I see like many people give this advice that, okay, change job very frequently. Like you can get a pay raise, like every year, change this thing. It is the worst advice, I would say. I don't agree with it. And in fact, like my career, except Amazon, I have always been like very long-term in a company. Like Adobe, I spent like 4.5 years, Facebook like 6.5 years, and so on. The thing is like, you don't get enough skills. You always in like, rushing to optimize for your money will definitely set you for failure after a few years. The best people, after a few years, you will realize like, wow, they are like, people who are really, really smart. They have patience, they learn, they show loyalty to the team, to the company, and this is how they grow. For example, for me case, like I will tell you, I have been working on Facebook Watch and videos recommendations for the last 6 years.
Okay.
Right. So I got to learn a lot. I got a good opportunity. I see a product going from 0 to 1. Now we are serving billion people every day.
Right.
It's just like enlightening to see. But if I could not have achieved it if I would be like optimizing for my promotions, like moving companies from here to there. So skills is like one thing, go for that. And more than skills, don't just focus on the technical skills, focus on the soft skills. Soft skills is what going to differentiate you between a high, everybody who will join these companies, they can write code.
Right.
I mean, writing code, writing programming. I think this at some point this will become like okay, it's fine. Everybody can do it. What makes a difference is like how much you can influence, how much you can like build your credibility, how much when you say people give respect to you. That will come by having the soft skills, making sure that you don't come across as like a very rude person. You don't come across as like, not have any self-awareness or not aware of your weakness. Just be aware of those things. Like make sure that you have an open mind, learn those skills, So get a mentor always, technical mentor, get a mentor who can help you grow in your career. Choose a good manager. I think this is one more advice I will say is like, a manager can really, grow you. He or she can really help you in your career in a way which you can't imagine. Like sometimes you get a feedback that's also like for your good. So choosing a good manager whom you can trust is the right thing. If you don't trust your manager, it's better to change the team and company right away.
Okay.
As simple as that. Right?
Okay. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for taking out time. It was like really amazing talking to you. काफी ज़्यादा insights मिल गए हैं like in Facebook or in general. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Thanks, Nishant, for inviting me. I checked your videos on your channel. Very great initiative, very informative, very good, initiative for new people who are, looking to join these companies and, who are fresh out of their college, and for everybody also, people who have been in industry also. So really good initiative, Nishant, and all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. ठीक है तो यार दिस वॉज इट फॉर द वीडियो. आई होप तुम लोगों को वीडियो पसंद आई होगी. वीडियो पसंद आई तो वीडियो को लाइक ज़रूर कर देना यार. सब्सक्राइब कर देना चैनल को अगर अब तक नहीं किया है तो डेफिनेटली कर दो. और यार #30 days चैलेंज कंप्लीट और मेरे को टैग कर देना लिंक्डइन और इंस्टाग्राम पे. डेफिनेटली जल्दी से जल्दी करेंगे हम मीटअप अपना. तो इतना ही था यार. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए